am my story. You are your story. When we embrace our stories, we get a glimpse into the lives of others. We better understand ourselves and the world at large. Welcome to the Chronicles Pod, a curated podcast of extraordinary stories of remarkable people around the globe. From the world's famous to the most ordinary person, I believe there is no story too big or too small to be shared. Each episode is a story. I hope you find one that inspires, refreshes, entertains, educates, or encourages you in a beautiful way. I am Ayooluniyi, your host. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a world of extraordinary stories. Hello, welcome back to the Chronicles Pod, where we share remarkable stories. I'm your host Ayooluniyi, and I'm so excited to be here. And Happy New Year! I know it's a bit late to say that, but I guess it's better late than never. So, happy February, happy whenever you are listening to this. I am so excited to kick off the new year with a brand new season of remarkable stories. This is episode 9 and the first ever episode of season 2 of the podcast. Yay! As we embark on another journey, I couldn't think of a more fitting theme for our first episode of 2023 than living your best story in 2023. Okay. As I have mentioned over and over again on this show, that we all have the power to create our stories and tell them, and our stories shape the direction of our lives. Well, as much as that's important, I think every day is important as well. Every choice we make every day can help us live our best story, can help us live our best life. So, what does it mean to live your best life? What does it mean to truly live your best story? How can we continually have a truly happy new year? How can we ensure that our choices, our habits align with our values and bring happiness? In this episode, we will be exploring these questions and more as we delve into the theme. To get started, I have asked some of my friends how the 2023 journey has been so far and find out if they are living their best stories yet, if they are living their best life, and these are their responses. Happy listening.
Do I feel like I'm living my best life? No, I wouldn't say I am. But what I would agree to is the fact that I'm putting systems in place to achieve my best life, to achieve a certain goal that I have kept for myself. So this year was specifically set aside to work and not to reap, because I cannot live life or reap something that I did not sow. So this year is work, work, work. I believe in the long run, I will be living my best life, but not this year. I mean, miracle no dey tire Jesus. So I could towards the end, but for now, I'm working and putting systems in place so I can live my best life in the future.
So yeah, 2023 has been that year that I create. Let's say someone wants to build a house, and you have plans of building a house. You have the plan already, the floor plan already. And early 2023 has been going to get tractors to clear the plot of land. Yes, in hopes that and with the plans that you are going to build on it, so you get the land cleared, then you start the foundation. So that's what early 2023 has been. And for me, living my best life, yeah, because that defines your best life, the things you're building, because you know that things are going to work out. That's basically 2023. And I believe that we'll come back to tell this story and we'll tell of our wins and even our losses along the way.
Yeah, I think 2023 has been a great year, energetic and gorgeous in all terms of it. And so, and yeah, I've been living my dreams, you know, the best way that I've been wading through the day is living life one day at a time. And I can tell you for sure that it pays, sure pays. Leaving all that your worries and then trying to figure it out. Of course, you cannot figure everything out all at once. So you can just leave it in the hand of He who holds tomorrow. And yes, trust me, where I stand now is the most beautiful place I can ever be. I would savor and take in all the beauties and expect more to come. Yes.
Those are truly inspiring stories, amazing responses. Thank you so much, Adora, Sarah, and Tom. Thank you so much. It's amazing what can happen when we take control of our story and live in a way that would lead to incredible growth. I am so happy to hear these stories. I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to celebrate with you all as you live your best story in 2023. But now it's your turn. Yes, you listening to me. What is that exciting thing you are currently doing? Or if you have not started, what step would you want to take to start living your best story in 2023? Please and please tell me in the comment section of the post about this question on Instagram at the Chronicles Pod _ the Chronicles Pod with an underscore. Let us talk. Let's make this year a memorable one, and let us live our best stories together. I will be right back. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. So, if you go on Instagram right now, use the search button, type hashtag living my best life. You are going to see a handful of posts of people, of places, etc., etc., displaying how they are actually living their best life. Let me check again. Check. One second. Okay, this is mind blowing. Currently, this particular hashtag has 7.1 million posts on it, and that's just Instagram, not even Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or any other platform. Instagram, 7.1 million posts, and these are amazing photos, really beautiful ones. And I think more often than not, posts with this caption or hashtag living my best life are usually photos of a perfectly placed, garnished plate of food. I can see selfies of people smiling, people at their latest travel destinations, their favorite places, maybe. I can see photos of their dogs and donkeys. People jumping off a cliff, literally. These are all sweet and scary things altogether. I absolutely love to see it. And similar to the case of other viral phrases, I have caught to myself asking myself, what does that even mean? What does it mean to live the best life? Well, the society and social media has given an answer to that, or let me say, a representation of what it does mean, which is usually highlights of fun and really successful moments that could fetch hundreds and thousands of likes and comments, retweets and shares, moments that are worthy of praise and acknowledgement. But I think while this moment can be a representation of living the best life, other things like pursuing passions, hobbies or interests, and having a sense of purpose and meaning can also equate to that. Also, when we feel content with the choices we make, when we feel content with the direction our lives are taking, could mean living our best life. Trust me. Having a continuous journey of growth and development, both in personal and professional lives, and for others, it could mean making a positive impact by helping others, whether through volunteer work, activism, or simply spreading kindness. So, today I thought to share some of the habits we need to avoid this year and supporting tips you can employ for yourself in order to live your best life, in order to live your best story in the year 2023. So, yeah, let's get started. The first one is lack of clear vision. A little secret, I had last year was that I had no goals. It's really crazy. When almost everyone did the needful, I guess everyone, that's the usual thing, to write your goals for the next year at the end of another year or toward the end of another year. But at that time, I was not feeling any of it. I was just there. Even though I had a lot of events happening, I was really occupied. And also I had a picture of what I really wanted out of the year, but I just did not write down specific goals for me to get there. I wanted to embrace the unknown, but I guess I was not even ready. Yes, that was the case. I was not even ready. So I did that. I lived the year without specific goals for about I lived like that for about 8 months, and I realized and accepted the fact that approach was not just working for me. I remember writing to myself saying, I will no longer be a wandering generality. I choose to be a meaningful specific. And that was one of the statements that put me right back on track to attaining clarity, to letting go of vagueness and obscurity. So, unclear vision can lead to an unhappy new year. If you don't have your goals yet, trust me, it's not too late. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve this year? How do I want to live my life this year? Then pick up your paper, pick up your pen, write those goals down, or you could use your notes app, anything that works for you. And please don't give general answers. Answers like, I want to be generally love people. I want to be financially stable. I want to be happy. I want to be a better person. Now, there is nothing wrong in wanting to be loving, rich, successful, skilled, happy. Absolutely nothing wrong. And there's nothing wrong about being vague. But you have to understand that vague goals give vague results. What you have to do, or what you want to do, is to give your mind specific instructions so that it knows what to do. So write down what you want and how you want to go about it. And once that's clear, once the mind is clear about what to do, you won't end up doing nothing. Trust me. Some time ago, I read about a discovery by researchers on taking flu shots. So they had this survey, and they discovered that people who wrote down a specific day and time to when they were going to get the vaccination actually did and had a higher percentage carrying out the action than those who did not. And the researchers called these implementation intentions. So, meaning you have to write specifically your intentions, what you want to achieve, and by when and where you want to achieve these things, and then you are more likely to follow through by doing that. So I trust that you get the drift. Yeah, so get a clear vision for 2023. Another habit you should avoid this year is placing fear above faith. Instead, place faith above fear this year. Fear basically shuts down all the possibilities to achievements. When I was thinking about this particular point, Kirk Franklin's Hello Fear was playing in my head. And this quote by Liz Brown, it says, "So many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears." That's so good and true. Fear would only produce little or no results, or even old results. And may this not be our portion this year. May this not be our story. So if nobody has told you yet, it's time to lose sight of the waves and walk on the waters with eyes set as a flint on the prize. Yes, I know things will try to go wrong, but please don't be submerged. Don't let anything or anyone stop you from moving forward. Another habit you should avoid is not learning to say no. No is not a negative word. It took me a long time to realize that. And in this short period of life that I have lived, I have seen how not learning to say no can bring trouble and regrettable moments. Stop being uncomfortable saying no. My own inability to say no usually stem from, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want this person to feel uncomfortable around me. It really shouldn't happen, because in that way I disregard my own feelings and I get to regret later. You really can't please everyone. I'm sure you know that already. There will always be people who won't relate with you, who won't get on with you, who won't like your values, who won't allow you to not please them. So why go on the already defeated mission of pleasing people? I dare you to say more NOs this year than yeses. Say more no's. That way you will even be able to ensure that you are attracting the right people into your life, if you get what I mean. Learn how to say no. If not every time, sometimes, people won't be cool with that. Honestly, trust me, they won't be cool with that. They would try to advise you. They can even stop talking to you. But just know why you are saying no, and if you want to say yes, know why you are saying yes, and be firm with your decisions. My next point is being inconsistent. This is another habit that should not be associated with. Does your yes mean no and your no yes? Have you noticed that you are in the habit of disappointing people or not following up on your promises? If you really want to live your best story this year, try as much as possible to live up to your words. Stop making false promises. Stop making promises you cannot keep. You should always make an effort to keep to your words and promises, even to yourself. And if you cannot, please stick to the correct protocol. Tell the person you have promised that you are not able to make it, and offer an explanation. Don't just say, I'm sorry, I couldn't do this, or I'm sorry, I cannot make it. That's not good enough. You do owe them an explanation, no matter how brief or little the explanation might be. Yes, you might not need to go into massive detail, but it is kind to offer them an explanation so you won't appear unreliable or inconsistent. So another bad trait or bad habit I would like to discuss in brief detail is cognitive dissonance. I deliberately had to make sure this immediately follows the previous point. Now, cognitive dissonance is the feeling of mental discomfort you experience when you have two contradicting or conflicting beliefs or values or attitudes. And in psychology, this behavior is referred to as the perception of contradictory information. So this is how it works. For example, if you say you strongly believe in honesty, if honesty is part of your core values, but you lie to people, you experience cognitive dissonance. If you say you love children but you don't like being around them, you are set to experience cognitive dissonance. And it's something you should do away with this year. It's a behavior you should do away with. We all can come out of cognitive dissonance by staying true. Do what you believe in. Another point is searching for the next big thing. Now, this is closely related to what happens in the world of internet marketing. There is this popular term called shiny object syndrome. It's found in people who are constantly looking for the next opportunity to make money quickly online. They are always looking for the next big thing here and there. And of course, if you want to live your best life and you are searching for the next big thing constantly, it would be counterproductive. You need to be focused. You need to ignore the noise. You need to focus on your process, focus on that skill you want to learn, focus on that goal, focus on the people you want to love, focus on things you need to do. And that's it. That's how people will live their best lives too. Another habit I think you should stay far away from is Operation No Improvement. Yes, you heard that right. If your modus operandi as a person, as a student, as a creative, as an entrepreneur, anything at all, is to go on with life or go on in this year with no plan to improve, I think you might need a rethink. Say no to Operation No Improvement this year. You agree with me that if you are not where you want to be right now, you can always make diligent efforts to be where you want. And you can do that by learning, by relearning, by unlearning. I enjoyed a particular post of posts. It highlights the reading habit of some successful people. Bill Gates, for example, reads about 50 books per year, which breaks down to 1 book per week. Then Elon Musk, he was asked how he got to know how to build rocket and all, and he said, I read. Oprah Winfrey reads 1 book each month, shares it with our book club members, and then they discuss it. These are really successful people, and honestly, I feel challenged. And I think improvement is not limited to reading only. You can travel, you could learn a skill, you could listen to people, you could listen to thought leaders, you could share what you know with other people, and through that you can improve on what you already have and what you already know. Lastly, the habit I would like to discuss is giving up easily. We don't give up around here. We say that a lot, and I honestly feel like I should have that boldly written on a nice t-shirt. That's by the way. Life is beautiful. It's so beautiful, but then it gets ugly sometimes. And we just have to be resilient as individuals, as communities. Whenever you think of giving up on a thing, just think about why you held on for so long. Then get rid of anything that would make you give up. Living your best life can not only be contained in moments when you're really happy. I think living your best life too is when you are feeling that you're feeling, and then you are being positive. I think even when you feel discouraged and you are still in the pursuit of that goal, you are living your best life. So be positive, stay positive, tell positive things to yourself every day, day in, day out. And if you are failed at anything, try again. If you try something and it failed, try again. I honestly think again is a powerful word. It means once more. It means over and above a factor of 1. Beautiful word. So please don't give up. Please don't give up. I beg you. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. The world is waiting earnestly for the manifestations of all the potentials you have. So please, again, don't give up. That was it for today's episode. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you like to go deeper, I have something for you. If you like to go deeper on living your best life this year, I have created a document containing additional resources for you. It has been linked in the bio of this podcast. You can check it on Instagram. Just click on the link in bio and you would have it delivered to your inbox straight up. And if you are getting any value from any of the episodes of this podcast, please don't keep it to yourself. Please share with people. And If you have feedback on anything, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on Instagram at the Chronicles Pod _ or you can send an email to hello.chroniclespod@gmail.com. hello.chroniclespod@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening. This has been the Chronicles Pod. Until next time, keep living your best story. I love you. Bye.